cutest little hurricane here. I'd be a storm coming. Gotta get inside for the weatherman says, "Hold that lightning." Today is day 119 of the quarantine. It is also July 12th, Sunday. It's a very special day, especially for me. It's actually my mom's birthday, and so many times I've forgotten it in the past, and I haven't really been the kind of person that has celebrated it. I've been a little bit selfish in the past, but my parents have always given me everything I've asked for in the past. I haven't grown up in the most successful household, but my parents are very intelligent with their money. They're very resourceful with their money, and I was able to get anything and everything that I wanted in life, and they especially supported me all the way through. Very important to take time out of your day, regardless of how old you are, whether you're 5 years old and you remember your mom's birthday, or you're 31 years old and you remember your mom's birthday. It is very important to take time out of your day to call them. If you can't see them, if you can go, if it was within 3 hours, I would go see my mom. If you guys can't visit them in person, make sure to call them. And I'm lucky enough to where my parents figured out FaceTime to where I could see my mom and I can actually wish her a happy birthday. Right now, currently, my wife and in-laws went to the storage unit to get my sister-in-law a fan from there since we're not using it and she needs it. They were going to go get it, and unfortunately, with us being 4 people in the house right now, the cars get full. So, and me being the bigger person, I can't just not like take up space. Again, I'm 3 feet wide. How do I know that? It's because I wore 36-inch shoulder pads in high school, actually 38-inch in high school. So I'm at least 3 feet wide. I'm not like the most flexible person, so I have to like get in the seat. And so to allow them to have enough room, I was able to stay here, watch after the dogs, watch some TV, make sure that they're fed and whatnot, taken care of, and basically holding the house down for right now. So I'm waiting for my wife and her parents to get back. We're having tacos tonight. Forget Taco Tuesday. Taco Sunday is the bomb. I haven't had tacos and it feels like a month, if not more. Honestly, homemade tacos, like, we're not a Mexican restaurant, but homemade tacos are pretty bomb. That's it for Sunday for right now. Currently enjoying the time because my wife and mother-in-law took hours yesterday to go to the storage unit to clean it out, to make it to where everything's accessible for us, and we've continued to put stuff in there. When we first got there, I've talked about this before, but when we first got there, it was a number crunch as far as like time limitations as to getting everything in and getting the U-Haul back. But now that we have time to go back and make everything nice and clean, we're starting to do so. The beard's starting to look a little bit healthier. I'm starting to put my stuff in it, start to actually maintain it again. The hair's looking, it's okay. I haven't really put much of energy making myself look good today because I don't know what we're doing. That's the problem with living in someone else's house. Not knowing the schedules for the day. It's kind of like go as you please, but you don't want to dress up and then have to get sweaty in that if you look nice. You know, kind of taking it easy. About to watch an episode of Gordon Ramsay. It's raw. I'm gonna stop wasting my time here talking to you guys. I'll update you if there's anything happening today. Right now, it is day 120 of the quarantine. It is Monday, July 13th. Your boy is looking lemony fresh, but no, in all seriousness, hi, sweetheart. Someone's finally woken up. So, real quick, while we have a little visitor. Yes, hello, sweetheart. She's going to make it very difficult for me. The dogs are just now kind of waking up. They've been inside. Monday is yard day work for the in-laws. So, you know, it's nice and fresh outside. But unfortunately, the people don't... Hi. Psst, baby. Stop. Fortunately, the people don't get it done at one time. They come in, they edge the perimeter, and then they come back later in the day and get the inside. And so these guys, this one and this one, who have made themselves very comfortable, they need to stay in. So my wife is over at the sister-in-law's house taking care of the nephew. Got some bad news about her great uncle. So she's over there with my mother-in-law, and they're having fun with the nephew while I'm here making sure the clothes change over when they get done, and watching some TV. I'm about to start editing. The good thing about this downtime right now is that I can catch up and actually schedule things to edit throughout the week. So what you guys have been seeing is stuff that I've already put up on my channel. I've let sit there until the time comes, and once that timer counts down and it hits the 0 mark, it releases. I just have to make sure that I do my due diligence and network on a couple of websites, but also make sure that I put in effort to where it is that stuff that you guys want to see. I'm actually going to get started on another video here in a couple minutes. I decided to, this isn't really dressing up. I decided to wear a little bit more professional. I don't know, a little bit less casual stuff, just because I need to get into the aspect of doing things. I woke up this morning at 7 o'clock, came down, took the dogs out, cleaned up the yard, moved the fence in so the yard workers can do their job, drank a smoothie for breakfast. I don't know, it's whatever my in-laws got. But also, I was bored. I didn't really have anything to do. It was about 9 o'clock when I decided to take a 2-mile walk around the neighborhood, get some exercise in, and got back, showered, got dressed, came down, ate lunch, and now what feels like should be about 4 or 5 o'clock in the day, it's only 12:30. That's the problem with summer. Not having anything to do, time just stops basically. And so you have to make things, you have to get a routine going, otherwise you'll be up all night. And with things the way they were before summer started, you know, we were already having a hard enough time going to sleep at a decent hour. Now with summer, and especially nothing to do at this time, next 2 weeks are gonna suck. You gotta fill that time in with something to do. I'm gonna get these guys calm. There's people walking by. You guys know how it is. New dogs, or dogs with a new house or new area, they're always on the, their senses are heightened. So I'm gonna get them calmed and figure out something to do. That's Monday for you.
Goober, Raisin. Goober, Raisin, Goober, Raisin. First one to pick their heads up gets a treat.
Of course, I just stopped recording right when my wife said treat, but now she's laughing because she's got to make dinner, or start dinner. It's like 4 o'clock. Anyway, I'm going to take them out real quick and talk to you guys. Yes, it is day 122 of the quarantine. It is Wednesday, July 15th. A little bit about today. I just want to preface this before I get into it. We are not in a rush to find our house down here or up here or wherever you want to call it, but at the same time, it's time to start looking. As I've told you guys before, my wife and I have been sending each other text messages and looking at houses around here. You know, we're trying to see what we want, see about where we want to live, like in the surrounding area, and then what exactly we can afford, what it is that we'd like. So we were going through a little bit of areas in the surrounding Orlando area, and went through Winter Garden, we went to Orlando, went to Claremont, just see, we crossed a couple of houses off the list, just because when buying a house and looking online, you cannot really get the feel for a house by pictures alone. You have to realize that people sometimes stretch the pictures, sometimes the camera angles make the best thing. You know, we crossed a couple of things, especially out away from here, because backyards were basically on the bottom of a hill, and if it rained, there would be water in that house no matter how well the house was built. So it was nice, but on the way back, we followed our GPS and realized that our phone's GPS either had a stroke or really wanted to troll us, because we went down a road for about 7-8 miles and it was pure dirt. And what I mean, like, I'm from a small town in North Carolina, and the roads up there wasn't even that bad. And so we did pass our blueberry farm that we've been to around here, but it's just those 8 miles, especially behind a tractor trailer, going at like 10 miles an hour on dirt roads. Not what you're used to. Not what you want to do. Had that fun exploration after that, but got back, went to Publix to get some things to make for dinner, or to help us make stuff for dinner. Usually the routine is, by now, my father-in-law is working upstairs at home. My mother-in-law is taking care of our nephew. She's over at the sister-in-law's house because he usually takes a nap during this time. When he's done taking a nap, she comes back over. And so my wife has started dinner for us, and I had to pick up some cherry juice because for some reason, I think it's dehydration, because I haven't really had that much red meat lately. I've been trying to take care of myself. I've been having symptoms of gout, so that's nice and fun. But out here playing with the dogs, letting them play, run around, and then going back in to see if this video that I've uploaded about 5 times now will finally upload. So crossing my fingers there for that. It's been a pain in the ass, but at the same time, it's a big video. It's like 30 some odd minutes. Usually I haven't been loading videos that big because the fact is that I've gotten the whole criticism, constructive criticisms, that the videos are too long. But with the playthrough or walkthrough or whatever you want to call them of The Last of Us 2 starting, you can't just not let it play out. So sometimes some videos will be longer than others. Again, fingers crossed that this time it'll finally work. So that's it for right now, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, day 123 of the quarantine. It is Thursday, July 16th, and it's looking pretty nasty outside. While I take a chance to take the dogs out and before my wife gets back, I just wanted to take a second. There's a couple things going off around here. Yesterday, I crossed my fingers hoping that the Last of Us gameplay would go up, and finally I had to upload it overnight. It was weird. Don't know why it was taking forever. I mean, yeah, it's a big file, but at the same time, don't know why it was taking forever to upload. Some not bad things, some not so good things. I mean, so some pretty bad things actually have been happening. Number one, my gout came back in full force last night, and so I've been drinking a ton of cherry juice, which I know what you're saying, sag, cherries are delicious. Well, if they're organic tart cherries, it's not that good to drink just cherry juice, to the point where I had to go to bed, like go up to upstairs and go to the bedroom at 7 o'clock. You guys know me. Sometimes I'm a night owl. Other times I go to bed about 10. The fact that I had to excuse myself to go upstairs to basically just wince in pain all night tells you how much pain I was in. And number two, we woke up and Goober has allergies every now and then, but she has gotten herself into something to the point where there's little bumps all over her. We're thinking it's some kind of reaction. I mean, she's acting normal. The fact is, it just looks like it hurt. And so we gave her Benadryl and hoping that's going to kind of calm her. She's been kind of out of it today, but at the same time, she's been her normal self. I think tonight we're going to try to give her a bath of some kind to just kind of ease and soothe her. We're hoping it's nothing bad, which usually it's not with her. She's pretty good about keeping things bad. And sorry if this is annoying or you can't really hear me because it's so windy out. It kind of sucks when your pets are sick or there's something wrong with them because they can't communicate with you that they're hurting. I haven't ate all day, and I went into the pantry to get a Nutri-Grain bar, and when I opened it, one of the little grains from the bar flew up and hit me in the eye, so my eyes like really red and tearing. So I was sitting there thinking, it would be my luck that something like that just a little bit of instance that you open it and just pops up, it would hit me in the eyes. So I'm kind of annoyed by that. And honestly, I'm just extremely bored right now because the fact is that there's literally nothing to do at this time. I've been watching a ton of YouTube, ton of Netflix. So I'm trying to find something to do with my time. Yesterday, my wife and I went house hunting, and because of my foot being the way it is, I wasn't able to go over to the sister-in-law's house to play with the nephew. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here with you guys. I'm gonna enjoy the dogs. Sorry for them in the background, but I'm gonna enjoy them, let them play before it starts raining. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.